That's why he doesn't know division. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much.
House school.
House school. Where is it located? JP Nagar. How many children are there? Huh? 40. First standard to you have 900. 740. You have LKG, UKG also.
Yes.
So LKG, UKG to 10 standard or 12 standard? 10 standard. Okay. You all are doing ICSE.
Yes.
Sir, IG is also there.
Even IG is there.
IG also. Why did you come here?
We watched the fire.
Okay. What did you feel? What did you see?
They were
Understand what?
They were
Why? Huh?
Many people were government
Tension in the parliament, the assembly. There was tension. What was the subject? Valmiki. You know what happened?
No, sir.
You don't know. Okay. You know a little bit.
No, we don't know.
You don't know. So you didn't understand anything much. I'll bring this to the notice of our honorable speaker also, that people who come or students who come, they're not understanding there. But actually, when the argument was going on, speaker had switched off the mic. The reason was things were not, yeah. So he wanted everybody to keep quiet and one by one speak. If multiple people speak, they won't understand. That's what he was trying to tell the session also. I was inside there. So I'm Education Minister. I'm handling till 12th standard, but the students here also come. From LKG, UKG I started. I asked because LKG, UKG. Namarilla salpa hinde kuttali. I'm a film producer. I produce movies. My brother-in-law is Dr. Shivraj Kumar. Udit Rajkumar also is my brother-in-law's brother, you know him. And I have my own recording studio. I have my own editing, pre-production, post-production. I have studios also. If any one of you are singing very well, you can take the number, you tell me, you can go and sing in my studio. Don't charge anything. I'll cut a CD for you. Take it and give it to everybody, no problem, because I come from there. So basically film industry. And otherwise I have a dental college and I'm an agriculturist. I grow paddy, betel nut, supari, betel nut, and a lot of other things also. That is in my village. I come from Sorab. My constituency is in Sorab. Have you heard of Sorab? No. Have you heard of Shubhanga?
Yes.
Everybody?
Yes.
Okay, you know Joke Falls? Yes. Joke Falls is very close to my, see, it doesn't come to my constituency, but it's border of my district. And I'm also district minister also for Shimala. Okay, I'm elected from Sorba. And you have heard of Mr. Bangarappa? Who was he? He was 32 years back. He was the chief minister of our state. That is this photograph. My mother on the other side. This side is my father. He was chief minister for 2 years. So I'm representing his constituency now. And I didn't know, my father one day, he said, you have to get into politics. But I was doing everything for politics. I never went and gave speeches. I never went and gave any thing. But I used to work behind the scene for political activities, so publicity, selling posters, making designs, organizing functions for about 1 lakh people to 10 lakh people, big functions, rallies and all those things. Famous rallies and all, because photographers they will know. And I studied in Shimoga till 5th standard. 6th standard, I was put in a hostel because I was a little bit naughty. And then in Bhadravati, then I came to 7th standard to Bangalore, St. Joseph Indian High School. Then I finished my UC in MES College. Degree only first year I could go. Later I could, later I couldn't study because my interest was towards film production and all those things. I have my own music company, Akasha. This is my background. First question, did you get? So it was a surprising. I didn't know, but after that, since I have been with my father, I knew it was very easy for me to get connected to the people. ಪ್ರಮೋದ್ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಬರ್ ಹೇಳಿದ್ಮೇಲೆ ಎಲ್ಲ ಬರ್ಬೇಕು. ಯಾಕೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಹಿಂದೆ ಏನು ಕೆಲಸ ಮಕ್ಳಿಗೆ ಬಿಡಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳಿದ್ರೆ ಏನ್ ರವಿ ನೀವ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಬಂದು ನಿಂತ್ಕೋತೀರ ಗೊತ್ತಾಗಲ್ಲ ನೀವು ಬಿಡ್ಬೇಕು ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ. So that's your first question. So second question.
Yes, sir, she's there.
So the education department is taking.
Okay, new initiative. See, when I came in as ಬನ್ನಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೋಡಿ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಚೇರ್ ಕೊಡಿ ಈ ಕಡೆ ಕೂರಿಸಿ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲ ಕಡೆ ತಾನೆ. So as soon as I came, you know how many schools are there including your school? In my department, about 76,000 schools are there. So we are segregated into 76,000 schools. So we are segregated into government school, aided school, and private school. So yours is aided, huh? Is it aided? Private. Okay. So no, because a lot of institutions like this are aided and they have even private also. So all these three sectors are there. But I cater mostly for government school and aided school. Aided school is where we pay the salary for teachers. So both put together, I have about 56,000 schools, 58,000 schools. And I have 55 lakh children in my government and private schools. And all put together, including you all, it's about 1 crore 12 lakh children are there in my up to LKG to LKG of what we are handling and up to 12th standard. So it's a very difficult over a period of time. A lot of things have changed. Even now also I have got a platter of problems. It is full of problems. A lot of issues are there. It's a long term, a lot of decisions have been taken for a long time. Now it's very difficult situation because a lot of private schools like yours have come. They are in competition with our government schools. Sometimes children would like to study in private schools where they will be having a lot of problems economically. So what we have done is we have started bilingual school, which is very on a top level where it's a bilingual Karnataka public school. Where you get medium of studies in English and Kannada. Earlier it was more of Kannada in government school. Now we have opened up, we have started spoken English. A lot of students, they study, they go and do computer science, second year PUC, or later also computer engineering, but they can't go in for an interview. When they go in for an interview, Shamant, ಅಲ್ಲ ನಮ್ಮ ಕಡೆಯಿಂದ ಯಾರು ಫೋಟೋ ತಗೊಳ್ತಾ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇಲ್ಲ ಇವ್ರು ನೀವೇ ಕೊಟ್ಬಿಡಿ. So what happened is they don't have that body language skills, So they go there, give the interview, they are the best toppers, but they fail. They don't pass in their interview. So that's why now spoken English and all we have started. Private schools, you're not getting eggs and midday meals and all, right? But we give 55,000 midday meal, 55 lakh children we give food in the afternoon, morning milk, full glass with ragi malt. After I came, earlier they were giving 1 egg because nutrition is very important. In Bangalore, here and all, maybe we all are well off. We get good food at home and you can carry good food to the school also. But in the villages, a lot of poor people are there. Under nutrition also. So that's why what they do is they go work in the fields for food. So what we have done is at that time they get cheated for education. They are deprived for education. So what we have done is we give them midday meal so that they come to the school. They were giving 1 egg earlier before I became the minister for this department, only till 8th standard. But after I came, we increased it up to 10th standard, and we are giving 2 eggs. And on this Saturday, with Azim Premji Foundation, we are giving all days egg from next month onwards for entire 55 lakh children of the state, because they are undernourished. I wanted them to be, in par with for nutrition and all. So now after you do your 10th standard, you go for 10th and 12th standard. After you go for NEET training, right? NEET and higher education, some training, So it doesn't come free. It's expensive, right? You know how much it costs in some training centers, up to 2 lakhs, 3 lakhs, correct? No? So because poor people can't afford and they can't reach, in my government, from this year onwards, we are training we are coaching 20,000 children in government school for government children only, free of cost, completely. 20,000 children per year. So nothing. And online also is there and all these. So these kind of things we have done. And what else can I say? Okay, I've given an option. Who is in 10th standard here? You are all are 10th standard, but you are in ICIC and IB and all. But in SSLC, there was one exam and supplementary. So if somebody fails or if they want to increase their marks, they should take supplementary. But in the marks card, whatever you get in supplementary was seen. But now I have done a new policy in entire state, because here it is okay, because if you don't study, your parents will send you to some special class, tuition and all. But in village, no, they have to do housework. Morning they have to clean the house, they have to go and get the grass or feed for cows, and they have cattle at home also. So what we did was, we are giving first board exam, second board exam, third board exam. First board exam is compulsory. If somebody has failed in one subject or they have got less marks, like 60 or something, if he wants to, or if he or she wants to increase their marks, they can take only one subject, second time, increase their marks. Even if it is decreased, all the 3 exams, wherever optional, 2 and 3 exams are optional, but it is board. But in your marks card, top score will be reflected, not the third one, not the one last what you have taken. So we want to give, it's like long jump, first jump, second jump, third jump. So 3 might vary, but the top best, because children should get option. So like that. And I have got about 3 lakh teachers under my department, 3 lakh 50,000 teachers. I have shortage of 52,000 teachers, but I am managing my department with
determination.
Not, I can't teach. Guest teachers.
Yes.
Guest teachers, every year they come, all these things. Anyway, so I have answered your initiatives. These are the things.
Exam, there was a lot of grace marks.
See, that's the reason education policy, on a overlook, when you see, it looks like our national policy is better. If national policy is that, this is what happens. No, we don't. We are against. We have come into power in our manifesto. Manifesto is there when we go for election. So I was also a manifesto vice chairman. Dr. Parmeshwar was president. I was vice chairman. We are rejecting NEP. We have our own ACP, which is better than NEP. For example, simple second board exam, third board exam. Second year PUC last year, how many children passed? People who failed, because of my third exam. 1,20,000 children took the exam. 42,000 children passed. Don't you think it is right? Now, my policy, state government, central government is copying. They have started. I'm not telling they are worst, I'm good or whatever it is. It's not like that. What happens is we all are, different culture is there. When you go to Orissa, they have a different culture. When you go to UP, there is a different culture. There's the culture. One more thing is, I've done a textbook revision because my textbook was corrupted, saffronized, I want to go political statement also, which I had done, because too much of infusion of political attitudes in your books, which we don't want, because whatever revision I have done, it is in the interest of children's only, not in favor of Congress, in favor of or in against BJP or anything. But earlier we felt it was in favor of BJP, which was saffronized between religious concerns were there. So not only we are against MEP, we are even against these kind of things. So the first signature what I did was I came and did the revision of our textbooks and history, usually history, social studies, these are the things which usually get into all this rubbish. So I have stopped all those things. So whatever is necessity from my department, in the interest of children, we only do that only. Your question was,
What a message.
what is the message? Yeah, so my message is, go ahead, as far as, because though you don't come under state syllabus, go ahead, you study well, and I think this is the best thing, your parents, how they have given you life. I think your teachers are the best people who are giving you such a big knowledge for you to go explore the world. I mean, it doesn't have to be here, it can be anything. Just be a very kind person, which is very important. After all, we all are human beings. Though it looks very bad when you sit on the top and look at us down, but we all are not like that. Sometimes issues are like that, which makes you little jittery and then angry with most of the politicians. Don't be. We are going to do. We all do this because to put things sometimes straight. There are personal, talks and exchange of words. Sometimes I think that should be avoided. When you people are sitting and watching that, I do agree. But sometimes it goes out of control. At the end of the day, our government will do the best for you and for you all to be very happy. And will do your best for your future also. All the best for your future for all of you. That can't be because syllabus is changed. My son is studying in Bishop Cotton's. He's in 12th standard. He last year now 12th standard. He took 98.6 in the ICSE 10th standard, and he studied on his own. I didn't teach him. So 98.6 he took, and he's doing his ICSE. State syllabus, it depends, how might be one day this might happen. I think it's good also if it happens. But the only thing is, central government, different government, we are different government, our ideologies are different. And when we come into who said ideology? Okay, fine. Ideologies change. So that attitude obviously will be there. No? So you should be very careful when you are catering that your children, because your own children is there. After all, your country's children. So you should be very careful. As far as this thing, because a lot of political interference is there, I don't think too much. I do it, whatever decisions I have to take, I do it in favor of children only for their future. No problem. You all can sit.
School. My name is we are from ICSE school and also the NGSE school, which is located in JP Nagar, Bangalore.
Today we have come here to visit the Pradhan Sabha, and we saw the parliamentary session, and we also met the Honorable Education Minister Sir S. Madhubangarappa, and he interacted with us very friendly, and
It was a very memorable experience for all of us. It helps us a lot with our civic studies as well, and to know about how Karnataka as a state is developing with education.
This was a great learning experience, and it's something that all the students should be able to experience, which also kind of helps us get an idea how things work in reality in such sessions.